I'm good. Francis?
Show's already going downhill. Okay. Right now? Hello, everybody. Pablo, la cámara está en mí. Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome. And we apologize for the difficulties getting started here, but welcome. We are at Pelican Beach Condos in awesome San Carlos, Sonora, Mexico. Check it out. Rudy, what do you think of this place?
Isn't this wonderful? It is just fabulous. Beautiful.
This is my buddy Rudy B, and he is back to join me for the show tonight. Always a fun time with him. So do me a favor. Get over to your fridge, grab something to drink, and if you have a friend who's watching something really depressing like news, send him a message right now and tell him to blow that off for the next couple hours and jump in here and join us. And make some song requests, and let's just do some songs today that go with that scenery right there. So here we go. Blue water and sunny skies, another day in paradise. It wasn't long ago we said goodbye, and I ended up down here. Now who's to blame? I can't recall, but who cares? It doesn't matter at all. 'Cause I'm a world away from you, sucking down ice cold beer. But things never quite work out like I planned. What you doing back on my mind again? Sand, dollars, and pesos, a slight buzz and a sunburned nose. It ain't much, but it's something to show for all this wasted time. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. Now I could tell you about the fun I've had. At first it really wasn't all that bad. The weather's nice and the people are too, so how could I complain? But last night when I was all alone, I left a message at the sound of the tone and said, honey, won't you pick up the phone before I go insane? You cut me off and you left me hanging on the line. Pulled out a glass and I chased you off my mind. Sand, dollars, and pesos, a slight buzz and a sunburned nose. It ain't much, but it's something to show for all this wasted time. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. That's Rudy B on that guitar. Sand, dollars, and pesos, a slight buzz and a sunburned nose. It ain't much, but it's something to show for all this wasted time. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. I thought the beaches and the ocean view were all I needed to get over you. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. The sun is shining like tequila gold, but I'm Pacifico blue. Welcome, everybody just tuning in, and I hope you are watching the show with a Pacifico in your hands. It's great to have you here with us, and I want to thank Seaside Realty for helping to put this show on and for giving me a rock star place to not only do this show, but even bring my family out here for a little vacation. So kind of fun. Elsa, si quieres los comentarios en mi compo, ahí está. All right. So, I told you we'd do some songs that go with that scenery. I think we need to sing about some of that white sand, this warm sun, and definitely that salty H2O.
Got that too.
We do. Got a constant craving, can't fight the urge. Try to kick the habit, but it keeps on getting worse. I've given up on rehab, it's far too late. This lifelong addiction is impossible to break. Give me some white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. You know what, guys? This intervention's not good, it's out of my control. 12 steps from the ocean, who needs 12 more? When you got white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Oh! Now it goes back to my childhood, that very first trip. Watching the waves roll in mesmerized this kid. By the time they dragged me up the beach and shoved me in the car, I knew no matter where I'd go, I'd never get too far. From white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Now the sea's outside my window, there's a beach outside my door, and those three things still turn me on, just like long ago. What are they? White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Oh! So keep your change of seasons, the winter and the cold. Send me a postcard with pictures of the snow. I'll look at it and shiver and just shake my head as I'm putting on my flip-flops and stepping out instead into the white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Take all your sweaters, set them on fire. Slap on some sunscreen, put on some Kelly McGuire. Then turn around and run right to the place you ought to be. Get your butt into some beach chair down here with me. In white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Living by that sea, so good for the soul. I pinch myself and wonder who could ask for more than white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. There's no cure for this addiction. Every day I overdose on white sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. Are you addicted too? Here we go. White sand, warm sun, and salty H2O. I knew you were addicted. So am I, guys. Have been for a long time. 27 years that I've been down here now. I live out that way around the corner from here in a community called Miramar. And it's just a kind of a stone's throw from San Carlos. And it's a great spot, too. Salud, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. So what do you think of this guitar player here? Have I been dethroned as the sexy one in the band?
No, that's not happening.
Well, we're going to let Rudy tear it up on this next one. You ready, Rudy?
I think we are.
And this song definitely comes from the heart. Probably one of the saddest songs that I sing.
It's a tearjerker.
It is.
It is. It's a tearjerker.
It really moves us.
You know, people should get tissues right now, I think, for their eyes, yeah.
I don't wear shoes, don't sing the blues. That's never been my style. I don't play Stevie Ray. I'm the barefoot happy guy. Yeah. That all changed the other day when she said, honey, try these on. My jaw dropped as she handed me the box. All I could think was run. I got the shoes, blues. How in the world did she ever get me into these shoes, blues? Get these things off of me. This is wrong. The girl is evil. Tell me this is all a bad dream. I'll mow the lawn. I'll take out the trash. Just don't do this to me. Size 11, black leather. No, this can't be true. Box after box piled up on the table. What am I gonna do? And these shoes, blues. How in the world did she ever get me into these shoes, blues? Get these things off of me. 3 words, take them back. She looked at me and said, sorry, Jack. I'm sick of those sandals. I threw away your thongs. Now put them on, or I'm gone out of here. Rudy B on the guitar. My God, what have you done? I look ridiculous. Pressed pants, button down, and that ain't the worst of it. I got 10 toes wiggling around, saying set us free. It's hot and cramped and crowded in here. I'll pay the ransom. Just get me out of these shoes, blues. How in the world did she ever get me into these shoes, blues? Get these things off of me, shoes, blues. I can't believe people actually walk in these shoes, blues. Get these things off of me. I'm begging you, baby, please. Get these shoes away from me. Get them out of here. All right, hand me the necktie. What do you guys out there think of this guy here that I met on a plane a few years ago? So I always say we did something that people on planes never do. We spoke to each other. And little did I know back then that Rudy would end up playing guitar for me all over the United States. And now he's deported himself to Mexico for a little vacation. And it's so nice to have him here with us. If you're enjoying us today, let us know in the comments.
You know, Mark, how can it get much better than this kind of a backdrop?
I
You know,
agree.
waves coming in. There were dolphins going past here this morning. I actually captured one on camera. You know, it's just unbelievable how pretty it is. The sea is gorgeous. The water is warm. The air is just, you know, that nice breeze coming off the water.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Well, glad you're coming down. Rudy's been spending a little more time down here in San Carlos. We're only about five and a half hours south of Tucson. For those of you in the Southwest, and it's an easy drive down with these toll roads now. You never even go through big cities or anything. Easier than it's ever been. Safe drive coming down. So anyway, let's do another song that kind of gets you in the mood to head somewhere south of somewhere. Down at the bay, they're jumping today. There's a fisherman fishing out on a boat. He throws out a net and he hauls up his catch and heads back to the sandy shore, to a house by the dock with a door that don't lock, where there's music on the radio. It won't take too long, he'll be singing a song and cooking on an open stove. No, there ain't such thing as the blue sky blues, at least they never happened to me. It's never been a mystery what keeps me coming back. It's the beaches and boats, the pirates and poets that got me hanging around down here. Somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere. In colors so bright and dresses so tight, I see ladies walking down the street, lovers romancing, barefoot and dancing, grooving to a tropic beat. In the sea of confusion, I kick off my shoes and I catch her looking back at me. She flashes a smile, we laugh for a while till she says, "You want to dance with me?" It's the tropical sun, it's a midnight run to an island or distant shore that keep me coming back for more time and time again. It's the tacos and rice, the salsa and spice, the smell of the sea in the air. Somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere. Take us down there, Rudy. And the palm trees are swaying like dancers, moving to the sound of the wind. No, there ain't such thing as the blue sky blues, at least they never happened to me. It's never been a mystery what keeps me coming back. It's the beaches and boats, the pirates and poets that keep me hanging around down here. I think I'll have another beer somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere. South happens to be my favorite direction in the world. Whenever I'm heading south, I'm feeling good.
Well,
Hey,
that's okay, Mark, until it's your portfolio heading south.
That's right. That's right. Hey, I want to thank Tim and Scott for the pictures there. You guys always keep me supplied with awesome pictures of San Carlos. Those were from Tim and Julie and Joel watching us in Illinois tonight. Great shots of your time down here in San Carlos. Looking forward to seeing you here again on your next trip.
Sing away. Yes.
All right. Well, this is a song that I wrote with our buddy, Tom Shepard.
Couldn't be more appropriate, I hope to tell you.
Ready? Yeah. The old man drank a beer every now and then. One day we cracked a couple, just me and him. At 80 years old, all the stories he could tell ya about his far-flung friends from France to Venezuela. He said I swigged Fosters with Aussies and Guinness in an Irish pub. I shiner by out looking back, and buddy, sure enough, it's all the same different can. Just different labels, different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. It's all the same beer, different can. Our pal Tom Shepard played a tour overseas, singing for all our folks stationed in the Middle East, at the ambassador's home right there in Riyadh. He sang a special song he'd written about his dad. And when the show was over, he was loading up his band. This guy walked up to Tom and stuck out his hand. He said, that song about your father really meant a lot to me, 'cause I just lost mine. You described him perfectly. Now that man had on a white robe, he wore sandals on his feet, he had a guitar on his head. Man, it ain't that hard to see. We're all the same beer, different can. Just different labels, different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. Now the old man said, I believe God's gonna get a good laugh when we learn all of us Buds and Millers and Land Sharks and Coors and even Pabst are all the same beer, different can. Just different labels, different brands. But the more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. The more you sip, the more you understand. We're all the same beer, different can. All right. Well, thank you, Tom Shepard, for co-writing that one with me. Not only co-writing it, but Tom went to Nashville, and we've recorded that one together as a duet title track of the latest CD. Are you guys having a good time out there? Salud, everybody. Thanks for joining us from all over the place. Of course, we've got our San Carlos friends, but we've got people all over the Southwest. We got East Coasters. We got my Texas and Florida friends. We got our Canadians. It's so great to have you all with us tonight. We've got a couple watching us in Allentown, Pennsylvania tonight with their family. They are celebrating today. My friends right there, look at them, Bill and Nancy Latonin. And guess what they're celebrating? 46 years today. Fantastic. Everybody give them a round of applause from your couch. Looking good there, too. Look at that. 46 years. Bill and Nancy, congratulations, and thank you for all the support. These huge fans and friends, and they come to my shows and keep me going, and I really appreciate it. So I know, Bill and Nancy, that the song that was your song was a Stevie Wonder song. It was You Are the Sunshine of My Life, and I don't know that song, but I had a song that I thought would be kind of special for you guys, because this is kind of how I think of my wife as time goes by in our relationship. And Bill and Nancy, I know this one sums you up as well as many other people who are watching today. Happy anniversary. 46 more years to you. Let's do this one. I still recall the first time that we met. It's one of my favorite memories. Right up there with the day we went. So it might sound kind of crazy when the best that I can do, each time she asks me if I had to choose among my favorite memories, which ones they'd be, I just shrug and smile as I look back on times I can't forget. 'Cause my favorite memories are the ones we still ain't made yet. Seeing that blue line on BPT, or checking out that first ultrasound. Sometimes it's all one big blur to me. So what am I supposed to do? What can I say? Each time she asks me if I had to choose among my favorite memories, which ones they be, I just shrug and smile as I look back on times I can't forget. My favorite memories are the ones we still ain't made yet. We got a lifetime of history, but we've only begun. Just imagine all the things we still ain't done. So each time she asks me if I had to choose among my favorite memories, which ones they be, I just shrug and smile, 'cause we've had a blast, I must admit. My favorite memories are the ones we still ain't made yet. Those memories we still ain't made yet. So many memories we still ain't made yet. Bill and Nancy, congratulations to you guys. Happy anniversary, and I hope you're enjoying that time in Allentown with your family there. Everybody give Bill and Nancy a big round of applause. That's awesome. 46 years. All right. Well, I want you to listen to the lyrics on this next song, and I don't want you to turn out like the character in this song. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
The classifieds are spread across your coffee table, with a circle drawn around some ad says boat for sale. Now she's a fisherman's dream and all you've ever talked about. But you take a swig, shake your head, and cross it out. Too much wishing and not enough fishing. Too many days saying maybe someday while the clock keeps ticking. You gotta say it now, every now and then, or you're gonna wind up, my friend, doing too much wishing and not enough fishing. On Dock B, that little boat sits in a slip. Sign's been up for a week or so, but no bites yet. Yeah, she needs a little work, but at this price, what a steal. Till your wife says, hey, look, for a better deal. Back to too much wishing and not enough fishing. Too many days saying maybe someday while the clock keeps ticking. You gotta say it now, every now and then, or you're gonna wind up, my friend, doing too much wishing and not enough fishing. Now ever since the day we met, you've been talking about your big dream. Now all these years have come and gone, and still the same routine. Always not now, later on. If I could, man, I would. Excuses never end, till that sign says sold and your story's getting old. 'Cause there you go again, still wishing. Enough nows, too many thens, too many whys, and not enough whens, and too much wishing and not enough fishing. So cast your line and reel one in, or your story just might end with too much wishing and not enough fishing. Too much wishing and not enough fishing. How about this guy on the guitar, Rudy B? Is he rocking or what? Rudy, it's great to have you here with us.
It's a pleasure, Mark. And gosh, what a beautiful place. Wow.
It really is.
Wow.
We're glad you're spending more time down here. And
it's a pleasure. I'm falling in love with this place. I really am. It's just great.
Next time you guys all see Rudy, he's going to be speaking a lot of Spanish. And you know what? He's been smiling nonstop ever since he got down here to San Carlos. And I think we need to sing a song about that smile.
I learned a new word here. It's called residente.
He likes that word. All right. Well, I hope, like Rudy, wherever you are right now, you got a smile on your face. Después de esta canción, cuando termine la canción lo pones. All right. You ready?
I am.
Pueden poner scenery también. I have no idea what I'm saying here. Rudy wrote all these words down.
And
for
I
me.
don't either. I hate to say it.
Okay. Ready?
Yes. 1, 2, 4.
The economy has got you down. Is it me, or is that a frown? That upside down smile never looked good on you. Down in the tropics, out on the island, a crazy man says, I be smiling. These days, what else you gonna do? But listen to the crazy man singing this song for you. I got the sea and the shore outside my door. Slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Bad news is getting old. The weather's hot, the world is cold. Ain't it time that we all had a little fun? Today's music is in the crapper. Techno pop and gangster rappers. Those nasty old thugs ain't never gonna bring me down. With the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. We got the sea and the shore outside my door. Slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Keep it going, Rudy. This little ditty don't make sense, but I don't care. Just wanna dance. So take my hand, let's groove till the sun goes down. It's a crazy old world, but I think I'll stick around. With the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. We got the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. One more time. The sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. Mulligan's Island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today.
You're on.
And really enjoying my time here at Pelican Beach. I want to thank Seaside Realty for letting my family stay here. Just to give you guys an idea, that's kind of our landmark over there. That's the Tetakawi peak over there. And when you come into town, you see that in front of you, it's a good feeling. My San Carlos friends know what I'm talking about. And actually, if you were to look over at the second point out there, kind of jutting out, if you went around the bend from that, that's where I sing during the season, over at La Palapa Griega. Great spot right on the beach there, and it's where you can usually find me on Wednesdays, starting October, basically through June or so. And then actually, out this way, that little island you see, that's Honeymoon Island. And one thing I really like about San Carlos is there's tons of just like little islands and places you can kayak to. There's another island out that way, kind of as you would veer over toward my neighborhood of Miramar. And those are great spots to fish, snorkel. I do a little spear fishing over there. You can see the community over there. That's actually where Elsa and me and the kids live. That's Miramar, and we're about maybe a half a mile inland. So we're not all that far from San Carlos. We're only about 20 minutes. And it's kind of funny. This is where we want to take our vacation when we get a chance, 20 minutes from home. But it's a great spot. The one that we're in right now, in case you're wondering, this is called Pelican Beach, and this is run by Seaside Realty. And I've got a lot of friends who've stayed here. In fact, Rudy B stayed here with Beth and just love it. It's close to everything, but look what you got. Just amazing. And they got great prices and good people, so if you're interested in coming down, we can get you in here. Online shows. Well, two things. I love how you guys are able to communicate with each other and say hi to some old friends in the comments section. A lot of you guys have been separated. You know what? It's almost like being together. It's the closest thing to being together while we're apart. So I'm so grateful to you guys for making these online shows happen. Seaside Realty for providing us with this place and all they do to make these shows happen. One other thing that I really like about the shows is getting a chance to always take some risks and some gambles and play some songs that I might not normally do at a live show. This is a song that, as I go back to the First World Refugee album, I don't think I've ever played this song live. And Rudy and I got together yesterday and worked on a couple of songs, and this is one I'm going to play you off the First World Refugee album. And see if we can pull this one off, Rudy. He remembers how she used to love the water, how she would play out in the ocean all day long. A Southern California girl, a sweet smile and soft brown curls. He wonders where those summer days are gone. seasons change and autumn nights turn cold. Funny how the time can take its toll. He remembers how she used to wake up laughing from a crazy dream she'd had the night before. His whole world revolved around her. He couldn't believe that he ever found her. Whatever happened to the girl that he used to know? It's like she's disappeared, gone without a trace. Miss that smile on her face. And he says, hey girl, I need ya, I live ya, and I breathe ya. And once upon a time you felt the same. Was it me? Was it you? Was it something I didn't do? You're right beside me, but you feel so far away. She remembers how he used to come home early, back before he could afford to lose that job. With little gifts and a lot of flowers, just to be with her an extra hour. She wonders where those first few years had gone. Was it all a dream that never quite came true? Did he get bored or find somebody new? She remembers how he used to take her dancing, how they would climb up to the mountains now and then. Now they never even hit the beach, and all he does is watch TV. She can't believe this once was her best friend. Whatever happened to the man he used to be? Is he in this house or just a memory? And she thinks, yeah, I live you, and I need you. And once upon a time you felt the same. Was it me? Was it you? Was it something I didn't do? You're right beside me, but you feel so far away. Now the candle keeps on burning, and the world keeps on turning, and it ain't gonna slow down, not anytime soon. We gotta turn this ship around and get our love back on solid ground, 'cause the story sounds too much like me and you. Yeah, he remembers. Oh, she remembers. Oh, we remember. Off the First World Refugee album. That was fun to pull that one out of the archives. This is a song that's been getting a lot of requests lately, and I'm going to give you a little different version on this one than the album. And I'll tell you what, this one really goes with the sound of those breaking waves out there. Pablo, can you get a shot here of the scenery? Just kind of cool. All that blue water out there. You can see there the Tetakawi, which is kind of our landmark here. Man, that's a wonderful hike up there. Elsa loves to climb up there. You can see the mountains off toward our neighborhood in the distance, too. What a special place. Never, ever get tired of living in San Carlos. So let's do a song that kind of goes with this place. I tell you guys all the time that one big difference between this and Cabo San Lucas or Mazatlan or Playa del Carmen, this is just a mellow place. We don't have any stoplights. We don't have any chains. We don't have the big crowds. We don't have the all-inclusives. So,
you know, Mark, I was going to complain about all the time I spent in San Carlos sitting at that stoplight that doesn't exist.
Well, let's do a song that goes with this mellow little town we're in, San Carlos. friend of mine said, man, you mellowed out. You're not as wild as you once used to be. He said, come back to the city. I said, come down to the sea. Now his skin's a little darker, and he sounded more like me. You see, I've been mellowed by the sunrise that greets me on an early Sunday morning. Mellowed by the tide that rolls in on a lazy summer day. Mellowed by the winds and these spinnakers and sails, the seagulls and the pelicans, the dolphins and the whales. What happened to that wild man now? He's just kicking back, laying low. Easy and mellow. 60 minutes out there on my little boat. These days, that's what I call happy hour. I still toss a few back, but I can't pound them all night long. I'll be dozing in my hammock when they're closing down the bars. I've been mellowed by the breeze that blows in off that blue and rippling water. Mellowed by the waves lapping against these miles of endless shore. Mellowed by the feet of sand between my toes. Mellowed like that lazy dog all curled up on the floor. I used to like the fast lane, now I'll take it nice and slow. Laid back, easy and mellow. Mellowed by the song I'm singing in my soul. Mellowed by the knowledge it's all out of my control. So I'll take these days and I'll live them out the best way that I know. Laid back, easy and mellowed by the moonlight and the silhouettes of boats on the horizon. Mellowed by the tales from an old man about the one that got away. Mellowed by the sea, mellowed by the stars. Mellowed like rosewood on Rudy's guitar. I used to like the fast lane, now I'll take it nice and slow. Laid back, easy and mellow. Tuned out, unplugged, out of reach, out of touch, mellow.
Hey guys, this is San Carlos. I'm standing in the water. It's like 90-degree, wonderful water. Air is gorgeous, lots of wind. This is such a great place. This is where I stayed last time I came down here, and it is just fabulous. Got the beach to myself, for crying out loud, and it's July 5th. So, you know, it's just unbelievable. Small town with all kinds of great stuff and great things to see, great things to do, and best of all, I get to play with Mark Mulligan. So, hey, what's not to like?
And you want to mute that one?
Yeah.
Well, I think you can tell from that video that Rudy B is having a good time down here. Rudy, you know, you have actually made me feel like a rock star because after 30-something years of doing this for a living, I've been immortalized in song thanks to one that you wrote. Hold on. Let's get his mic on.
You know these little lights, they blink in this sunshine. There's so much sunshine, I can't tell when it's on or not. Sorry about that. You know, Mark, this came about because every time you introduce yourself to somebody in Mexico, you don't say your last name as Mulligan. You say Mulligan. It's just kind of how it is.
That's
it's
my name
Mark
here.
Mulligan. And I started thinking about Mulligan, and all you guys out in the audience, I am sure that the first word that you can think of that rhymes with Mulligan is hooligan. And I just started thinking, well, you know, he's an Irish guy, Irish hooligans, and the next thing you know, this song came out. It's called The Ballad of Mark Mulligan.
You know, just from that title, I can tell this is going to be a huge hip-hop smash.
Well, I sang with Mulligan in a Mexican bar. He was part hooligan and he was part rock star. Well, I'm a guitar playing fooligan. Ever since I met Mark Mulligan, ever since I met Mark Mulligan, well, we heard about him singing in a Mexican jail. We did, we heard that. An 8-ball to the head, you know that's a really good tale. There was giggles pouring drinks in her living room. Hey, giggles, well, they all made their way into one of his tunes. Well, I played with Mulligan in a Mexican bar. He was part hooligan and he was part rock star. Well, I'm a guitar playing fooligan. Ever since I met Mark Mulligan, ever since I met Mark Mulligan, well, we heard about him sailing on his Hobie cat. We heard him swimming in the ocean with the dolphins in San Carlos, 'cause that's where he's at. And his favorite senorita, it's Elsa, 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 and all 4 kids. You'll find him singing for a living at one of his gigs. Well, I sang with Mulligan in a Mexican bar. He was part hooligan and he was part rock star. Well, I'm a guitar playing fooligan. Well, ever since I met Mark Mulligan, ever since I met Mark Mulligan, ever since I met Mark Mulligan.
Rudy B, thank you for that.
You guys,
Rudy
too much fun. Meeting Mark Mulligan.
You know, just so you know, later on we'll show you the album cover, but Rudy's got a brand new CD out, and unlike me, you know, I take it easy. I go to Nashville and I hire these awesome musicians. You know, I write the songs and sing them, but Rudy, boy, he does it all on his album. He not only writes the songs, he plays every single instrument. He does the drums, the bass, the keyboards, the guitars, and, of course, amazing guitar work. And then he engineers and mixes and masters this thing. And if you get a chance, it's called Those Were the Years.
Yes.
And Rudy B's now got it available. If you're interested in that album, you can always shoot us a comment. And after the show, we'll get back to you and send you the PayPal link for Rudy's CD. And I hope you support him. And I hope you're enjoying what he's doing tonight.
It's just too much fun, Mark.
Well, good.
It's just too much fun.
Speaking of fun, we've got a couple of birthdays tonight. And I want to first say happy birthday to my friend Frank O'Neill. Let's see if we got. There he is right there. Now, look at that picture. Look at that good-looking guy there.
Now, which one is Frank? I'm thinking the little baby, you know. Is that Frank? Oh, no.
Frank, can you guys believe this? All of our St. Carlos friends would never believe me when I tell you that Frank is 85. He's turned in 85.
Wow.
I just don't believe it. I'm thinking total Photoshop on this, Frank. That's not even your head, is it? You Photoshop the head of some dude who's like half your age. No, I'm kidding you. So in San Carlos, Frank is the other half of Jan Rains. And, of course, we love Jan, too, because she is the owner of Barracuda Bob's. Oops. Here's another couple right here that we're going to show you that is also celebrating a birthday. That's Len stealing a kiss from his beautiful wife. Rest in peace, Phyllis. We just lost her lately, so Phyllis is definitely celebrating up in heaven and cheering Len on. Today is his birthday. Everybody give Len Colbert a big round of applause. Now, Len is a friend of mine. He's a minister up in Keno Bay, and he comes to all my shows, and Phyllis always did too. And they always were the first ones on my dance floor. And what I love about Len and Phyllis was they would show up in San Carlos, and when they would celebrate anything. It could be National Frozen Foods Week, and they would be here celebrating. They found the positive in every situation. And Len, I know it's difficult having a birthday without Phyllis this time, but I'm hoping this show will cheer you up. And everybody give Len a big round of applause, and also Frank O'Neill. Happy birthday to both you guys. Let's sing them happy birthday. How about that?
Let's do that.
Hold on. We're going to do it twice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frank. Happy birthday to you. Now, hold on. I have an idea for Len's birthday. We have a huge crowd here watching the show today. And I need them to come up and stand behind me and sing happy birthday to Len. Come on, Beth, we need you. Alan, Sherry, get over here. Elsa, we need you. You can stand behind me. Len, hold on. This is for Len, and Len is alone on his birthday, and I don't like that. And so we want to cheer Len up. Everybody out there, hold on. They weren't planning on this, so they didn't go get all gussied up for you or anything here, folks. But come on over here.
They're all doing their makeup and their hair. Yeah, all of that.
This woman right here, she'll sneak around because this, just in case you're wondering, is the woman who puts up with Rudy B. And over here is Sherry. This is the woman who puts up with Alan. Here's Alan B. over here. And Alan is a longtime friend of mine. In fact, some of my coolest gigs ever have been with Alan and his family, Rudy and Susie, because they host my show on a boat in Balboa Harbor. And we've done that several times where we're out in the middle of the bay and all these boats pull up. It is the coolest gig, and thank you always for letting me crash your harbor with that. So let's all sing happy birthday to Len. I think you guys know the words to this song. You ready? Happy birthday to you. Elsa, where are you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Len. Happy birthday to you. Len, we brought a whole band in. We imported a band to sing you happy birthday. I hope that cheered you up. Thank you, guys. Great job. By the way, would you like to go on the road with us? Oh, yeah. We play some amazing places like major metropolitan areas. Our next gig is in Enid, Oklahoma. Would you like to go?
You know, Mark, if it's got a view like this, I'll go.
Yeah, Enid's a lot like this.
Well, that's what I'd heard. Oklahoma. It's right on the coast, right?
Huge beach.
My geography's really good.
Huge beach, not a lot of water, but a huge beach. Yeah. So I'm going to do a song here.
Okay.
I'd like to send this one out for both the birthday boys here, because the coolest thing was I sent them an email and asked them what they'd like to hear. Both of my birthday boys had the same request. Out of all my 150 songs, can you believe that both of them celebrating today wanted to hear the same song? And I'm glad this is their favorite. Going out for Frank, going out for Len on their birthdays. It's about time. Someone muttered as he walked in through the doors. He used to bust his tail to be the first one here and the last to go. They used to say that boy's the boss's rising star. He sure got his priorities in line. He's gonna go far. Maybe it was bound to happen. Maybe he just got burned out. Or could it be he's finally learned what life is all about. It's about time. It's about time he realized. It's about time. Less time with the big shots, more time with the wife. He's always made a real good living. Now he just wants a life, and it's about time. I look in the mirror and I wonder where those years have slipped away. I always thought that tomorrow would never come, but that was yesterday. It's been a while since I threw a ball to my kid out in the yard. Can't make up for every moment that I missed, but it's a start. So I'll never win a Grammy, but that won't make me cry. I'd rather be the world's best daddy. Hey, at least it's worth a try. Now it's about time. It's about time I figured out. It's about time. Less time apart, more time with you. I'm gonna knock a few things off that great big list of things to do. It's about time, it's about family, it's about good friends, it's about all those things that money just can't buy. It's about love, it's about faith, 'cause that's all that you're gonna take when you leave this world behind. Less time in the office, more time with the kids. Might not score that great big bonus, hell, that's just the way it is. Now it's about time. It's about time we realized. It's about time. More time kicking back, less time on the ball. We're driving ourselves crazy, just trying to have it all. Now we do anything to make that extra dime. Thinking life's about those great big dollar signs. But you live long enough and you will find it's about time. It's about time. Thank you guys for the request. And Len, by the way, I have another song later in the show coming up for you, and it's one that Phyllis really liked a lot. So I'm going to sing that for you in a little while. Stay tuned, Len. Don't you go anywhere. Is everybody having a good time out there? You guys are spread all over the place, and my San Carlos friends, I sure miss you, but I love singing for you on Monday nights.
Yeah.
My friend Sean Castle is a financial planner in Colorado, and first time I played him this song before I ever recorded the Same Beer Different Can album, he loved the song. I played it for him at the kitchen table at his house while it was still kind of a work in progress. He and Shara were my focus group on this one, and he told me, "Wow, this actually reminds me a lot of my clients." And so, Sean, I'd like to send this one out for you. This is another song I've never done in a live show because on the album version, it's a duet, and it's a wonderful singer. Her name is Wendy Newcomer from Nashville. If you get a chance at some point to pull up the Same Beer Different Can album and listen to this song, Wendy just really, knocks it out of the park, and it makes it just a beautiful duet. So we'll try to do a non-duet version, a solo version of the song with Rudy joining me on the guitar. And let's see what happens here. This one's called The Right Time. Okay, you got you're going to do the sig like the start.
Got it.
Ready? I'll give you a downstroke. Count me up. He said, come on, there's only so long there'll be kids. She said, right now's the wrong time for this. A big trip together sure sounds fun. But face it, we got too much going on. It's just the wrong time, not the right time. We got a lifetime to have a good time one day. His phone rang late one night at work. He said, now Mom, please don't think I'm a jerk. This project takes up all the time I have. When things slow down, I'll come visit you and Dad. It's just the wrong time, not the right time. But I promise I'll see you sometime soon. This race against the clock's the only winner, always one step ahead of the one there in the mirror. Can't flip the hourglass and get another shot. No second chances, one's all you got. His wallet's getting fat, but his hair is getting thinner. Opens up a box and takes out his daddy's picture and wishes he had been there, but how was he to know? Puts down that picture, picks up his phone and says, yeah, I know you kids are all grown up. Decided it can't wait. There's this trip. Now come on, what do you say? I know it's the wrong time, but it's the right time. Sometimes the wrong time is the right time. And right now the wrong time is the right time. And the line that I forgot there, it really wasn't crucial to the song. You got the general idea. I'm just kidding you. That's one of the lines that Wendy sings. It gets tricky when you do duet songs. But Rudy, thank you. That was fun doing that song with you. And I kind of feel the same way. There is no right time. There are so many excuses to not go do things. There's always something. It's just not a good time right now. Because people will tell you, I can't. I got so much work right now. And then when there's no work, they say, I can't go. I just don't have enough work to do this. So there are certain people in life that will just never make it the right time, and you have to make that choice sometimes. So, all right. Well, Rudy told me that he'd like to play this song tonight because
I do want to play this
there's
song.
several people who've been requesting this one, and apparently I've been ignoring them. That's not very cool of me. I know that Kathy Ferralli out there really likes this one a lot, and I think Maggie Murray wanted to hear the song too.
Well, and me too. I actually really enjoy this. I love the song. I love the melody a lot.
Well, thank you. I'll give you some useless trivia about this song. This was originally off an album that's no longer available. It's out of print. The album was called Mexico. I don't even recognize that kid who was on the album cover. He had all brown hair. Who was that dude? Yeah. So this song almost did not make the album because the person who was helping me to finance the huge bill of $6,500 this album cost me didn't really think that it was going to be popular. It seems like every time there's a country song about some dude, his name is like Johnny. And, there's certain names that work in songs, but there's not a lot of songs out there about girls named Sarah or Tara or Jenny Marie. But I did feel like this song, you guys listening to it, would actually make it your own song. And it might bring back memories of somebody who's got a totally different name. So it made the album, and of course, the songs that I thought were going to be the most requested songs weren't. The song that almost didn't make the album is the one that gets the most requests. That just shows you how much I know. And the song is now on an album called Somewhere South of Somewhere, Best of the Early Years. So we'll play you this one right now. Sarah, Tara, and Jenny Marie. Ready? I don't know if we've ever done this one together.
I don't know that we have, but let's try.
Ready? Let's try it out.
You start.
1, 2. But I think what I'm most proud of in the song is I named 75% of the women within 21 miles of the Tufa Tavern in Kirkland Junction, Arizona, just in the title of the song. With a name just like some melody that I'd never heard before, she took my hand and led me down that sandy shore. And by the time the sun went down, I knew I'd really lost my heart. That was my first time, but it was only just the start. 'Cause years went by and I survived and I somehow made it through. I swore that time couldn't heal the pain, but I learned how that ain't true. Sarah and Tara, Jenny Marie, those were the days when we were wild and we were free. I liked you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. Jenny was a young girl, just how old no one knows. She grew up on the dusty streets of a little town in Mexico. She never saw her mother's face and she never knew about love. But somehow I could make her smile, and for her that was close enough. And even some old fence at the border couldn't slow us down, no way. They warned us not to cross that line, but we did one summer day. And immigration never found us, but somewhere things went wrong. So she's up north and I'm down south, guess that's where we belong. Sarah and Tara and Jenny Marie, those were the days when we were wild and we were free. I liked you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. I walked into a roadside bar up on Highway 89. Walking through the doorway was just like stepping back in time. She jumped the bar and hugged me, and she shouted out to the crowd, "Everyone get out of here, this place is closing down." Then she locked the door and we were finally left alone. I threw $5 in the jukebox and put on her favorite song. She held me close and kissed me, and we laughed all through the night. As we danced there in the darkness, right up to the morning light. Sarah and Tara and Jenny Marie, those were the days when we were wild and we were free. I liked you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. I even bought a ring one time and I finally said I do. Now I hear somebody stole your hearts and I wish the best for you. Sarah and Tara and Jenny Marie, those were the days when we were wild and we were free. I liked you and I loved you, but we went our separate ways. But I still think of you today. I still think of you today. Sarah, Tara, Janie Marie. That one's out of the archives. Thank you. All the folks who've requested that one over the last couple shows. Thanks for your patience. All right, I'm going to let Rudy tear it up on this next song. So we're going to take Rudy on this next song and all of you guys up to Puerto Penasco. That's the place that I think of in my head when I sing this song. I was the house band at a place that was originally a jail, and then it became a house of ill repute, and then it became very technically a restaurant bar. And as you can imagine, I had to dodge billiard balls and do a lot of things just to survive as the house band at a former prison/brothel. So let's all head up there right now. I know it's so beautiful right here, but let's go hang out at a former prison, all right? Just for 3.5 minutes. Rudy, are you ready to tear it up?
I think we're going to have fun.
Let's do some Drinking Mexico Dry. Spring breakers with salt shaker, chasing every shot with a line. Old geezers and gold diggers, it's amazing what money can buy. They're all drinking Mexico Dry, dancing on the tables and falling on the floors. They're all drinking Mexico Dry, and I wish that they would just go home. Rudy B. He dumped his wife in Casa Grande, ain't seen his kids in a year. He's 45, she's 19. Hey baby, can I buy you a beer? I know what all of you are thinking right now. Drinking Mexico Dry. Expatriated from the red, white, and blue. Now he's drinking Mexico Dry, and I wish that he would just go home. They'll always tell you, don't drink that water, but this ain't what they mean. They call the culture intoxicated. I look around and all that I see are underage white trash playing king for a day, screaming, hey waiter, speak English, can't you see I'm from the USA? They're all drinking Mexico Dry. Help us out at home. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila.
Floor.
They're all drinking Mexico Dry, and I wish that they would just go home. Rudy B. to live
La vida loca.
He wants to really get wild. Another shot at vacation's over. Now he's here for a while. 'Cause he got hammered, he got nailed. They threw his butt in the can. And now it's, please God, get me out, and I'll never drink with Rudy again. No more drinking Mexico Dry. He's finally learning how to say no more.
No mas.
Drinking Mexico Dry. And I wish that he would just go. Yeah, I wish that they would just go home. Skanky folks with rum and cokes. I wish that they would just go home. Right. Well, I'll tell you what. I mentioned before that I'm at a place called Pelican Beach Condos, and this is really cool for me because tomorrow morning my kids are going to come from right over that way, right around the corner, about 15, 20 minutes away where we live, and we're going to have a few days of vacation here, and we can't wait. My kids came out here yesterday when we did a rehearsal and played in the little pool here and played in the ocean. So I thought what I would do while I'm switching over there to the piano for a song from my friend Len is show you real quickly the rock star demandings I now command. Forget Super 8. This is where I'm hanging out. Show them. Len, I'm sending this one out for you. Granddad fell in love with my grandma back in 25. He knew right then she was the one. Now there they are in black and white. And as I wipe the dust off of that frame, I know that they're together once again. I would have loved to live back when the world didn't spin so fast. Things were different way back then. Yeah, love was made to last. It was more than just some store-bought ring. No, those vows they made meant everything. I want to love you like that. I don't want to love you at all. Someday I want to look back at a picture hanging up on a wall and remember how it all began. When I took your hand and said, I want to love you. I want to love you like that. One day we stood up before God and everyone we knew. I gave my word, you gave your heart, and we softly said, I do, with a promise to live faithfully for not a day less than eternity. Here we are now, me and you, raising 4 kids of our own. We've done the best that we can do to make this house into a home. And our kids will meet someone someday. When they think of us, I hope that they will say, hey, I want to love you like that. Or I don't want to love you at all. Someday I want to look back at a picture hanging up on a wall and remember how it all began. When I took your hand and said, I want to love you. I want to love you like that. Or I don't want to love you at all. Someday I want to look back at a picture hanging up on a wall and remember how it all began. When I took your hand and said, I want to love you. I want to love you like that. I want to love you like that. I want to love you like that. Len, I hope you like that. And Phyllis, I hope you like that one too, because I know you're up there listening. We got a couple of requests, and from here on out, we're just playing your requests. Give me 1 second. Tell you what, puedes poner el video de Marisol. Hay uno de 18 segundos donde están las verquitas. Kids playing. So while I'm switching back to the guitar, you can check out a quick little 20-second video of my kids here while I was rehearsing yesterday.
They did not have any fun.
As you can tell, Marisol and Jose just are not having any fun in San Carlos.
I like San Carlos.
You like it? How about you, Jose? How's the water?
Good.
Good. Hey, Elsa.
Hi.
We're going to do a song for you right now that was requested by a couple of people out there. My buddy Sean Castle and Shara and Maddie watching us near Denver, Colorado. Dan Atkinson, this one also goes out for you. I know you wanted to hear this one too. Hope you're enjoying the show tonight. A song inspired off a bumper sticker, and I kind of did some editing so that I could sing it for you here on Facebook Live tonight. It's called Jesus Loves You. First you stiff the waitress, then you slam the door. You backed into a Buick, and then you flew on down the road. I wonder what were you thinking as you took off down the block, screaming like a madman and flipping people off. Just about then I thought I'd seen it all, till I saw that big old sticker on the back of your car, and it said, Jesus loves me. And I did a double take. I can't speak for our Savior, but there's gotta be some mistake. This ain't from the gospel. No, you won't hear this in church. Yeah, Jesus loves you. The rest of us think you're a jerk. Maybe you just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So you're having a bad day, huh? Get over it. Maybe your mama didn't love ya, your gal dumped you, or the job's driving you insane. Go ahead, shout out to the Lord, but quit screaming his name in vain. There you go, cussing out the traffic cop. I bet God's looking down, begging you to please shut up. As you say, Jesus loves me. Dude, I've actually got some doubts. Take a good look at the good book. This ain't what it's all about. Now here's a revelation. Take it for what it's worth. Yeah, Jesus loves you. The rest of us think you're a jerk. He said he came for sinners. You're his kind of guy. But now I look into the mirror, and my God, I realize, who am I fooling, thinking I'm better than you? Yeah, Lord, forgive me. I know not what I do, 'cause just like you, I say, Jesus loves me, and I know that's true. Even when I don't get just what he sees in you. Again, let's point my finger like you're the big sinner when I just might be the worst. Hey, thank God, Jesus loves me, even when I'm a jerk. Now I hope we both make it to heaven. I just pray you get there first. I'm not thinking of you, Rudy. Jesus loves me. One more time, because it's true. Jesus loves you. Hey, gang, let's just leave it at that. Si lo puede mostrar. Tell you what, speaking of Jesus, see that album cover right there? That album cover for my gospel-flavored album was painted by my daughter, Marisol. She did that when she was 5 years old, and, of course, we put the title over it. And a lot of you guys have been asking me about doing one of my Sunday morning things. We do this at Island Fest, where a whole bunch of us get together and we sing some God songs. We do stuff like Amazing Grace. We do songs off this album. We even throw in some kind of country, country Christian songs. Just kind of a neat mix. I'm going to do that this Sunday because a lot of you guys have asked me. We're going to do it from right here, 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 p.m. If you know of anybody out there you think would be interested, please let them know because this is a special one-time thing we're doing. So I think it's been a long time since I've done one of these. Tell you what we'll do. I know that the joint efforts by Castaway Kids, Rotary Club, San Carlos Community Church, and Rescate here in this area that we've benefited with fundraising before. They've been helping out 300 families, I think it is, 300 despensas, like weekly supplies for a long time now. This pandemic has obviously gone on way longer than we ever thought, and it's affecting more people than we ever thought. So while a lot of us, yours truly, still have a job thanks to you guys, many people don't. Waiters, bartenders, cooks, maids, all kinds of people who, more so than you and me, live day to day. Can you imagine what it's like to go into your kitchen, open up the cabinets, and there's just no food, and you got kids, and you got no work, and there's no stimulus check like in the States. There's no recourse here. So what we're going to do on Sunday is if you choose to watch my show, it's going to be a different one. Like I said, it's kind of a gospel-flavored, kind of a spiritual Christian-themed thing. 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. What I'm going to do is we'll put my tip link up there. We'll actually put up a tip link for Castaway Kids instead, so that anything that you tip that day, let's send it to people who need it a lot more than I do. That'll be this Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Please do me a favor and let your friends know because we don't do this often. And I'll tell you what, Rudy, you're still going to be in town. I'd love it if you joined me for it.
I'd love to do that, Mark. Let me do that.
All right, so Rudy is now, my team just talked to his team. My person talked to his person. And Rudy has now been signed after complicated negotiations.
It was tough.
So let's see what else we got on the request line here. Elsa, give me a fun one. Yeah, who's that one for? Travis Willie? Okay.
A word in Spanish. Oh.
The Harbor? Okay. I think I know what they're talking about. All right. I think we got time to get these ones in. So let's first do that first one you mentioned, Elsa, was for who? Turn around. Travis Willie. Okay, Travis, this one goes out for you. And Travis, guess what? This is exactly how Rudy is going to be feeling in about 3 years when we finally get him out of this country and he heads north. He's going to be thinking even then, it's time to turn around and run. You guys get off your couches. Come on. I know you've had a margarita or something. You can dance right now. Get up. Grab that person sitting next to you, assuming it's your spouse.
I guess you should qualify that.
It's like your bowling buddy. I'll let you have a pass on this one. And it's time to turn around and run. From a week in paradise, I got used to holding you close every night. As we come down from the clouds and touch the ground, you're squeezing my hand so tight. But if paradise is behind us, where we learned less is really more, and all we needed was each other, then what are we coming back for? You guys sing along with us now. Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free, or just hang out on the beach, lay around in the sun. The smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. This big old city so full of people, buzzing around like flies, all stressed out in their everyday world, dressed up in their suits and their ties, trying to achieve the next level. With a bonus they can buy that new car or a big house just to keep the family. They think those things are who they are. Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free, or make love on the beach, lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Rudy, tell us about it over there. We were suffering from a delusion. We could leave all this behind. No choice but collect our baggage, get ready for that 9-to-5 grind. As we looked our way to the exit, I could see the question in her eyes. So I answered with a smile, grabbed her hand. Next plane back to paradise. Let's turn around and run back to that Mexico sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We could snorkel for free, or just hang out on that beach, lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Turn around and run back to that San Carlos sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some Captain Morgan rum. We could snorkel for free, or make love on the beach, lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. Do you know how hard we practiced that ending?
At least, well, never.
Yeah, never. Hey, all right, Elsa, give us another one over there. Give me another fun one. Okay. 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 All right, we got a couple here. So if I don't get one in today, we'll get in later. How much time do I still have? We still got we got time to get a few of them in here. Did somebody say the harbor? Maybe.
Little boat in the water.
See, I don't know if he wants Little Boat in the Water or the song called The Harbor. Sean, send us. Yeah, Elsa just vetoed you. She said you already got a request. Sorry, Sean. Wow. I think that's because when we went to Colorado one time, Sean, you got her really, really drunk on margaritas, and she was not feeling good the next day. So that's Elsa's revenge right there. All right, Elsa, give me another one. Okay, and who was that one for? All right, Dennis, I'm going to do this song for you. Dennis Swint is, boy, he's such a fun guy on the show. He communicates with a lot of you. Dennis went down to Guatemala with me on a mission trip. We became friends down there. He tunes in every single week from Texas. Dennis, thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. Rudy, I'm going to challenge you because this song, Rudy has told me this one is tough for him. So should we work Rudy, everybody? Is he getting off too easy tonight? And I think if we're going to work Rudy, I need to work my bartender too. Elsa, tal vez me puedes llenar esto una vez más. And I just got a again from my wife.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
I'll do my best.
Ready? All right, this goes out for Dennis. A word in Spanish. Ready? In this border town, I'm a long, long way from home. Your friend's out dancing with some guy, and she left you there alone. Across this dark and crowded room, you've been sitting there a while. What's that? Did I just catch you smile? A word in Spanish. Yeah, I wish I only knew a word in Spanish. 'Cause I'd sure like to talk to you. A word in Spanish. Maybe we could have some fun for the night is through. Now I know Latin lover, but maybe I could learn. There's just one little look from you and that passion starts to burn. Maybe it's those big brown eyes, man, they're driving me insane. Something tells me, girl, you feel the same. A word in Spanish. Yeah, I wish I only knew a word in Spanish. 'Cause I sure like to talk to you, a word in Spanish. Maybe we could have some fun for the night through. Take it away, Rudy. Working that boy. Give it up for Rudy B, everybody. How did I end up out here? What did I say to get you all alone with me right now? Whisper softly in my ear, let your sweet words flow. Could it be that you and me speak a language of our own? Again, a word in Spanish. Think I finally understand a word in Spanish. Oye, morenita, ándale. A word in Spanish. Forget about that friend, a word in Spanish. I don't want this night to end, a word in Spanish. Oye, morenita, ándale. Oye, morenita, ándale. One more time. Oye, morenita, ándale. We worked him on that one, everybody. He's now officially breaking a sweat. All right. Beth over there. Do you see another one there you can give me? Oh, I know. Lindsay Dickinson. Lindsay, yeah. All I have to say as I get this drink from my wife is there is a God and he is just. And I certainly hope this stuff exists in heaven.
It'll be even better. I'm absolutely sure of it.
Can you imagine how good the drinks are in heaven? Seriously, that's motivation for me to behave myself down here. All right. Lindsay and Dave Dickinson are watching us from Green Valley, Arizona, and nothing makes them feel better than when they pull back into San Carlos and they see that beautiful Tetakawi Peak that you saw before in front of them, and they know they're going to be hanging out down here with their friends Karen and Ron from Seaside and all their other friends down here. They just love these Cortez waters. So this one goes out for Lindsay and Dave. I'll do the guitar intro on it. Sonora sunshine down on me. You never knew how much I need a moment like this, a moment like this, when my world came crashing in. I heard a voice off in the wind saying, come back home. Boy, you're not alone. So let your tides come rolling in. Splash some of that salt air on my skin, 'cause I'm home again. Wash me away in waves of Cortez water. Feel the ocean spray as the wind's filling up my sea. Each time I stray, the feeling hits me harder. How I could leave, but I've learned why even bother. I just come back to these Cortez waters. I feel your sand beneath my feet. Why do my footprints always lead right back to you? Right back to you. Guess when it's all said and done, you're the place I belong, and it sure feels nice. Don't need to think twice about coming back. So many lessons that I've learned. Come on now, didn't you know that I'd return? Now I've returned to stay. Wash me away in waves of Cortez water. Feel the ocean spray as the wind's filling up my sea. Each time I stray, the feeling hits me harder. I could leave, but I've learned why even bother. I just come back to these Cortez waters. So blame the force of gravity, or maybe there's something wrong with me. A restless feeling running through my soul. Let me back to this shore. So wash me away in waves of Cortez water. Feel the ocean spray as the wind's filling up my sail. What can I say? No, my words cannot describe it. How I could leave, but I've learned why even bother. I just come back to these Cortez waters. Help me out at home now. Wash me away back to these Cortez waters. Let's do that again now, everybody. Wash me away back to these Cortez waters. Pablo, show them those Cortez waters. Wash me away. I'm back in these Cortez waters. Dave and Lindsay, thank you so much for watching every single Monday night like you guys do and letting your friends know about it. It means the world to me. What do you guys think of that scenery behind us? Did God do a pretty good job with that backdrop? I think he did. All right, let's see. We got another request coming up. Elsa? Okay. Algo movida. Let's do that one. Okay. Oh, ¿cuál? I'm being fed requests here. I'm going to try to sing this. Okay. Pues ya hice uno para- Okay. Oh, yeah, you know what's... I'm going to do, there are several people. Mark Warren wanted to hear this one. I think Cheryl and Bill up in Canada last week asked me for the song, and I never was able to play it. Rudy, I'm not sure if we've done this one or not, but you guys at home, you have a part of the song, and you guys in my studio audience here, your part in this song is, ay, 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 Katie. Hold on, turn that camera around so they can see them. Hold on, are you guys ready? Ay, 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 Katie. Hold on, we can do that again. Now, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Ay, 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 Katie. Okay, we got a backing band with us now, folks. We've broken out all the stops. Oh, man, we are. So that's your part at home, everybody. Well, it's 2 eggs up on whiskey toast, home fries on the side. You wash them down with the Roadhouse coffee that'll burn up your inside. It's just a Canyon, Colorado diner and a waitress I once loved. Satin up the host up there and a worn out Navajo rug. Ay, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Ay, 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 Katie, whatever became of that Navajo rug and you. Jack the boss, he left at 6, and it was Katie bar the door. She pulled down that Navajo rug and we'd spread it across the floor. I saw the lightning frame the sacred mountains and a woven turtle dove, just lying next to Katie on that old Navajo rug. Ay, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Ay, 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 Katie, whatever became of that Navajo rug and you. Rudy's getting pretty good at these ay, ay, ay's. I think he may just hang out in Mexico for a while. What do you think? Well, I saw old Jack about a year ago. He said the place had burned to the ground. All he'd say was old bear tooth and Katie, she left town. You know, Katie got a souvenir too, Jack smiled and he spit out a big old plug. Yeah, you should have seen her. Running through the smoke, she was dragging some Navajo rug. Ay, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Ay, 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 Katie, whatever became of that Navajo rug. You know what, Rudy, I couldn't quite hear them at home. Let's do that again. Ay, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Ay, 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 Katie, whatever became of that Navajo rug and you. So every time I cross those sacred mountains, lightning jumps above. It always takes me back in time to my long-lost Katie love. You know, everybody keeps on moving. Everybody's on the go. Still, you don't find things that'll last anymore like a hand-woven Navajo. Ay, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Ay, 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 Katie, whatever became of that Navajo rug and you. Okay, guys, this is the grand finale. Are you ready? Ay, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Ay, 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 Katie, whatever became of that Navajo rug and you. Whatever became of that Navajo. Oh, God, here comes that high note. Whatever became of that Navajo again? You. Yeah. I have not hit high notes like that since the 70s. So, Elsa, give me one more. Give me a fun one. Who's that one for?
Sean Castle.
You know what? I'm going to veto Elsa's veto of Sean Castle. Okay? And Sean, I know that she vetoed you because the margarita thing. I'm going to veto her veto, hoping you give me one of those margaritas. Okay? So this goes out for Sean and for Travis, right? Let's do. We hadn't planned on doing this song, but what the heck?
What is it?
Sandal.
$10 millionaire?
All right, hold on. Rudy's going to pull it up on his high-tech stuff over here. So what do you guys think of that view behind me? Do you like San Carlos? Let's get a shot down the beach while Rudy's. How about the Tetkawis over there? Isn't that cool? Salud, everybody. It's nice to have you with us here tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing you again on Sunday. We'll still do next Monday's show. Monday will be the regular show. And Sunday, if it's the kind of thing you'd like to join me for, don't forget all the money we're going to send to relief efforts right here. I know you guys. I know we're going to raise some money and help some people out. It's going to be a fun day, too. I promise to not only do songs off the Rising Sun, but I'm going to do a couple of songs like Amazing Grace and, even like I said, some kind of country and, Christian flavor stuff that you can sing along to. And so it'll be a great day, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific. Please let your friends know about it, and we'll see if we can help out some people who might need it right now, okay? All right. Bob Carwin wrote this next song, and Bob has a new CD out. I thought I was a good marketer until I saw Bob's marketing on Facebook. Oh, my God, I suck as a marketer. Bob Carwin is the marketer now. So he's even got me marketing his stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's working.
Hey, hold on a second. Speaking of marketing real quick so I don't forget.
Oh, yeah, you must.
These little things right here, Pablo's going to zoom in. If you're enjoying the music you've heard today, I hope you will pick up one of these. And I have two choices on them. This is a USB card, and it's called Place of Mark Mulligan. This has all of my stuff on it. And where CDs cost $13 each, what's cool about these babies, it's got all of them. It's got like 14, 15 CDs on it, 131 songs. It's everything. And you pop this thing into your car stereo or your laptop if you've got a USB, and you got it all. $49, and that includes the shipping. It's a great, great deal. And, of course, they're full band versions. Rudy's doing a great job tonight, but imagine with the drums and the bass and Nashville players. It's really a great deal. I also have the same type of setup, a USB drive, and it's only $25, and that includes the top 3 selling albums along with the top song from every other album. So it's 37 songs of just the top sellers, $25. If you want to just send to the same PayPal link that's on the screen, you can just put a little note or send me a separate email and say, hey, I want the USB card with that. Happy to do it. I'm going to show you one other thing. If you don't have a USB and you want the CDs, I'll give you all the CDs that we still have, which are 10 of them. Some of these are running out. We're almost out of CDs. For the same price, $49, the whole collection. No repeats on any of these. Tell you what, I'll throw an additional one, the Rising Sun. We'll throw that into the collection too. $49. And I'm going to show you one other thing here. This is now that I'm doing a Bob Carwin song, I have to market. I just put on my website not only this shirt, but I've got several new styles, and these are really, really cool. They're $25. That includes the shipping. And these shirts will last you forever. And Pablo, maybe you could show them over here. I got several colors. My top selling one among the guys is that one, which I was mistakenly calling rust orange. Somebody told me, Mark, it's burnt orange. Nobody wants to buy a shirt that's called rust. So I'm learning how to market. Bob Carwin sent me that message. I've also got gray and black, and we've got lime green also. Medium up to XXX. I hope you'll pick up a shirt, $25. They make great gifts, and that's it for my marketing spiel. I have to do that. I have a wife over there watching me, and we have 4 children. If I don't put in my commercial, I can't go home tonight. All right. Let's do a song by the master marketer himself, Bob Carwin, who let me record this song on the Greetings from Mulligan's Island album. Are you ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's working for that almighty dollar, shoving every penny in the bank, driving round town in the big SUVs without enough dough to fill the tank. Well, I got every dollar that I could ever need in shallow water on the ground. Anytime I wanna be a millionaire, all I gotta do is look around. I'll be a sand dollar millionaire. I got everything that I could ever need. Sand dollar millionaire. I got $1 billion right at my feet. I could work hard. Bob Carvin, I just forgot your lyrics on your second verse, and I also forgot as I'm doing that you are a lawyer. That does not bode well for me. Well, I got every dollar that I could ever need in the shallow water run. We're giving you the Cliff Notes. Anytime I want to be a millionaire, all I gotta do is look around. I'll be a sand dollar millionaire. I got everything that I could ever need. Sand dollar millionaire. I got $1 million right at my feet. I'm gonna do that verse correctly. Now I can punch a clock, wear a jacket, and drive hard every day. But no matter how hard I work or how much I see, it could never be better than it is right now. Sand dollar millionaire. I got everything that I could ever need. Sand dollar millionaire. I got $1 million right at my feet. I got a little place right down by the beach where the sun sets in my backyard. I may not have a maid or a 401k, but I never want to work that hard. Sand dollar millionaire. I got everything that I could ever need. Sand dollar millionaire. Sand dollar millionaire. I got everything that I could ever need. Sand dollar millionaire. I got $1 million right at my feet. 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 All right, let's take one more request here. What do we got? Okay. What time is it right now? How much? So, okay, I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do them both. We're gonna break all the rules here, and okay. We have enough battery to do this in the camera. Good. Okay. Sharon and David are my friends up in Canada who used to rent my house here in San Carlos, and they lived in my place and took just great care of it for years. Sharon and David, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know that you're missing San Carlos too, but I hope you're doing great up there in Canada. Elsa, qual canção que tenemos? The harbor, okay. Let's do it in G instead of K pulling it out. And Sharon and David, I'm going to send this one out for you. And also, my friends who are watching in Virginia, the LeClairs are watching tonight. And Charlie and Claudia, David and Jenny, Chip and Audrey, thanks for tuning in as you guys always do. And I know that this song is probably your favorite of the ones that I do. So this goes out for you guys too. It's called The Harbor, but nobody calls it that. Everybody calls this song Fish Out of Water. So you call it whatever you want to. You ready? Long ago and far away, back on graduation day, they said he had this wild little scheme. Haul a boat down to the bay, hop aboard and sail away, chance it all and chase that crazy dream. No better time than this, but they shook their heads and they said, "What's wrong with you?" So the story goes that boat sailed on and left him on the dock alone. He watched as it faded out of view. It all looked so good there on that resume, when he told them all just what they want to hear. Now it's Monday morning, 8 a.m. He sits there in that traffic jam, brake lights as far as he can see. Just to walk into some cubicle with 8 hours of time to kill, where every day is just the same routine. It's all so predictable, so safe, so sensible, so logical, it's driving him insane. A year's worth of aggravation for a lousy week of paid vacation, medical and a 401k. They all say he made the right decision on the day he watched that boat disappear. But in a conference call one day it finally hit him. What in the world am I still doing here? You guys ready? And sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see? Safest place for a boat is in the harbor. That's not the place where boats were built to be. After 30 years he's thinking about cashing in and getting out, but the wife says, "Hey buddy, not so fast. His big house is comfortable. Quit now ain't practical. Let's pay the bills and let's make that money last." He said, "I'm tired of putting dreams on hold. I'm getting bored, I'm getting old. I'm in the mood for a little mystery. We're surrounded by so much stuff. Don't you think we've had enough? Let's do something stupid, you and me." She looked at him and said, "You're going crazy." And he answered, "Yeah, I've been saying that for years." And she said, "There's just one thing, could you explain to me? What in the world are we still doing here? Sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see that the safest place for a boat is in the harbor? That's not the place where boats were built to be." Now on the day they put that boat into the water, before they left the whole world in their wake, they took one last long look over the harbor and said, "This is one chance I just gotta take. Sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see that the safest place for a boat is in the harbor? That's not the place where boats were built to be." Everybody. Sometimes I feel like a fish out of water. Baby, can't you see safest place for a boat is in the harbor. That's not the place where boats were built to be. No, that's not the place where boats were built to be. This has been so fun having Rudy B join me tonight. What do you guys think of him out there? Send me your comments. Let me know. Should we keep him in the Mark Mulligan band or should we deport him?
I'm south of the border. I
So-
gotta stay.
Okay, he's got 4 votes in his favor. I'm kind of saying deport him.
I'm afraid they won't let me go home.
Yeah, that's true. Well, right now it's 4-1. So Elsa gave me that other request. Was it, I think, Corona Sunset? And Maggie also. Maggie's a smart one because she knows how to get a request played. She sent me a note earlier this week and said, not only do I like the song Corona Sunset, but your mother likes it too. This is a smart woman. Maggie, of course, hosts Kelly McGuire and me in Reno in September. I certainly hope that show will go forward. Maggie, thanks for watching. That's okay. You don't even need to worry about it. Should we let Rudy have the song off, or should we just trust that he can wing it?
Fit in where I should.
Okay, Rudy's got that look in his eye like he can do this. All right. Going on for Maggie Murray and my mother. Everybody give it up for Teresa Mulligan. Having 8 kids. I'm number 5. Corona sunset, margarita moon, Spanish guitar serenade the sky with a tune. Waves kissing the shore, and time for just one more Corona sunset and margarita moon. They say down here crazy things can happen. This past week we're living proof. A mixed up reservation, a casual hello, a couple drinks, and next thing we knew it was Corona sunset and margarita moon. Suddenly, mañana's coming way too soon. Wish this night could somehow last instead of fading away so fast like Corona sunsets and margarita moon. Footprints in the sand will soon be washed away as echoes of tonight fade with the breeze. You'll be back in your world, I'll be back in mine, looking back on distant memories. Out on the sea, silhouettes of you and me and Corona sunsets. Now your boarding pass is printed and your bags are packed. Just like that, reality's closing in. But this evening sky has got me thinking crazy thoughts. This story doesn't end with this Corona sunset and margarita moon. Is it me, or are you kind of wondering too? Will these memories disappear or lead us both back here to Corona sunsets and Margarita moon. Will the sky again find you and me under Corona sunsets? I know I'll never forget Corona sunsets and Margarita moon. I think he pulled it off. What do you guys think out there? Going out for Maggie, Mary Ann, for my mom. All right, we're going to do one more song here. Or do I still have time for Elsa? ¿Cuál otra hay? Okay, that one I've got to wait on. Ese voy a esperar. Okay. What's that? Sí. ¿Quién quería esa canción? Who was that? Oh, yeah, Robin. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we were actually goofing around with a song last night. It's another one that I almost never play. Goes to Nowhere. Okay. Wow. Can't believe we got a request for this one. I get a request for this song maybe once or twice a year. Of all my songs, this is the one that took me the longest to write. It took me several years, actually, because it was a song that, even though I knew a lot of people wouldn't really get it, it meant a lot to me. And I wanted it to be a nice kind of reflection on what we're looking at right there, the Sea of Cortez. And so we'll give this one a shot. Rudy, we tried this last night. You were kind of up the neck, I think, or no? Yeah. You're coming to the second verse. Yes. Okay, Rudy has only played this song with me one time, goofing around last night. Yeah. So he's going to pop in here at some point. And hope you like how this one turns out. Coast to Nowhere. The sun's coming up and the dogs are barking outside. She says this one's for luck and she kisses him goodbye. He looks about 50, but he's only 35. Fishing ain't easy, but it's all that keeps him alive. But he can't quit now, he's got mouths to feed. So he heads that panga out to sea and heads out on one more run off the coast of nowhere. Spanish explorers and ghosts from long ago still haunt these tranquil waters, still roam these Cortez shores, and the voice of the Seri whispers on the wind, telling tales in a language nobody understands. How before the days of you and me, magnificent creatures ruled these seas, all through the centuries off the coast of nowhere. Marlins and mantas, dolphins and whales would put on a show for the men who set sail, conquistadors of a world untouched by time. Magnificent secrets were better left untold by dreamers and vagabond drifters and castaway souls. Pirates and thieves in search of pink gold, on Mexican shrimpers all rusty and old, are leaving one big empty wake behind. From Cabo to Quino, Penasco to Mulahay, seems all that they left us are memories of yesterday. Now the sun's going down and the day is almost done. One look behind him and sees a silhouette of Tiburon, just like his father a generation before. Looks out on the water and he wonders how many decades more till that last vaquita disappears and there's nothing left of the sea turtle here. That day is getting near off the coast of nowhere. What's he gonna tell his son when the nets are empty and the fish are all gone? They say it won't be long. Thank you for the request on that one. We're going to do one more song. What a night it's been. Rudy B.
Beautiful, Mark.
Thank you so much for being a part of this. Looking forward to having you join me again on Sunday. Thank you to our studio audience here. And, of course, Pablo and Anais doing the video tonight. Give them a round of applause from your couch also. I sure do appreciate all of you guys out there tuning in. And Seaside Realty, thank you for the condo that you're letting my family stay in. My kids are going to love it starting tomorrow. Thanks for all you guys do in the community, too. Let's close out here with a little bit of rain.
Oh, sure.
Okay? And my wife, Elsa, really likes this next song, and this will be one that we'll close with. This is actually a song that's on 2 of my albums. I think it's the only one, actually, that's a repeat, because it's off the White Sand, Warm Sun, and Salty H2O album. And then we thought it would be a fitting addition to the Rising Sun album. And so we may even play this one on Sunday. This is written by the late Hugo Duarte, and I know we have a lot of Hugo's fans watching this. And like I said, my wife, Elsa, loves this song too. So this goes out for her right over there. Let's do it. Ready? Night in San Carlos. When I was 17 years old, we moved to Tascosa. My daddy was determined to make some dreams come true. I swore I'd never let him down as long as I was breathing. Working dawn till dark, side by side, doing all that we could do, trying to stay alive, trying to stay together. We were praying if we worked real hard, see our lives get better. Daddy kept on saying, son, our luck is bound to change. With a good Lord's help, some daylight and just a little bit of rain. Never rained a single drop and our dreams were bound to fail. It's hard to watch a whole year's crop turn to dust in one dry spell. There was nothing anyone could do, nothing we could say. We just loaded what was left of our lives on a truck and drove away. Trying to stay alive, trying to stay together. We were praying if we worked real hard, see our lives get better. Daddy kept on saying, son, our luck is bound to change. with the good Lord's help, some daylight and just a little bit of rain. How about that Rudy B on the guitar? But not defeated. All those years ago, our failures taught me how to reap those seeds my daddy sowed. I woke up this morning and jumped up in my truck, drove out to the farthest field and I turned my collar up. I walked down in that winter wheat and touched it with my hand. Thank the Lord for blessing me with those years with my old man, for keeping us alive, for keeping us together, for listening to those desperate prayers and making our life better. Daddy always told me, son, our luck is bound to change with a good Lord's help, some daylight, just a little bit of rain. A little bit of rain, a little bit of rain. Thank you guys for a great night. Thank you, Rudy B, for joining me tonight. God bless you guys. Sure appreciate you joining us tonight. Monday Night Facebook Live. We'll see you on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Rudy B, great job tonight. Everybody at home, give it up for Rudy B.
Thank you, Mark.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you on Sunday.